Alright, good evening, folks. My name is Bartmoss. Welcome back to Half Joystick Will Travel and the Darkest Dungeon. We're gonna, step into this again and, well, see if we can avoid madness and death. And, I don't know, other negative things. Is this the most frustrating game that is still fun while being frustrated that I've ever played? I cannot remember any other game that had this sort of difficulty curve and was still just awesome fun. Okay, I don't think I've tried those, Drogi.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
That sounded downright menacing. The narrator did. Alright, roster's full. We actually have a pre-selected team here that seems to not have taken lots of damage. Or maybe did I prepare this last time? I can't remember. As always, my memory is just that terrible. I do remember there was a... Yeah, this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to do the long mission. It's an exploration mission. We wanted to do this to get the 25% healing skills book for the Vestal. I'm thinking this is actually a pretty good team for that. There's a slight amount of stress, which is unfortunate. Syphilis. This is not good. Let's see if we got someone without syphilis. Again, the things gamers say, if you take that out of context. Yeah, she's got syphilis. That's not good. Let's look at... Yeah, that's so working. Sliders are what White Castle is famous for. Not getting them is like going to KFC, not getting... Well, okay, then I should maybe rephrase this. I don't know what I had. It was like tiny square type burger type things, and they were not good. Now, it might be that there was just the White Castles in Detroit that was that bad, but... I have photos of this somewhere, but I'm not gonna look for those now. Really thin burgers with salted onion. Crystal or something has similar burgers, but they use ketchup and mustard. Okay. Okay. Those are sliders. Okay, I did not enjoy those sliders then. No offense to anybody who does like sliders, but no. Just no. Alright, let's get off this Vestral. Let's have a look what we got instead. I hope we have another Vestral. We do not. Damn it. We're gonna take her even with the syphilis. We could maybe make sure that we can heal disease. That might be a plan. Here, look at this. So if we get the leeches, we can get rid of her syphilis with leeches the first time we rest. That sounds like a plan that I do like. So let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. Wait, first things first. Let's get her back into the crew here. There we go. Then sort by activity. Yep. This is as it should be. And now I wanted to do camping skills. That's it. You will get leeches. Please. There we go. You can go to Crystal and get a box of 20 sliders for like $5. Awesome, but you feel horrible afterwards. Okay. I've not been to Crystal. Actually, I think I saw a photo of a crystal that was open during the hurricane that was posted to Reddit. Aha, yeah, okay, context, cool. I was like, oh, I don't know what the crystal is, but I didn't think about it. Now that you mentioned crystal, though, that connection clicks. All right, let's have a quick look at our gear here. You're maxed. You're maxed. She gets more crit, so let's buy that. And you're maxed. Skills. Maxed. Maxed. Almost maxed. But we don't need this. And maxed. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Now we want to make sure that we take this with us. Yeah, like so. Let's also make sure we got a... let's also make sure we got a surprise thing. Oh, she can also do diseases with a snuff box. That sounds very sanitary indeed. You... Self only if a religious prevents nighttime ambush. Sanctuary. Alright, so we want to buy that. Nope, that did not work. Sanctuary. There we go. And let's grab... I'm not sure. Let's unlock this as well. Alright, enough money spent. Xeon, good evening. Drogi says he got to go home early today. Only 25 hours. Aiden, good evening. Drogi, I don't envy your job, but you're doing a very important work. I'm not kidding. I have a lot of respect for this. But 25 hours does seem a little much. Xeon, Aiden, how are you guys? Hopefully not as hungry and tired as Drogi is. Alright, so we got a crew. Let's see. This is fine. Oops, damn it. I started that early. All companions, if not wounded. Minus 15 stress. Minus 15% stress. That's the protection thing. All companions. Okay, we probably have enough stress relief things all over the place. Yep. Okay. Alright, so we got this done. It would probably not hurt to grab this, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, and here's the heal thing, the disease thing. This is how we're gonna treat the syphilis. And, yeah. Back to normal 12-hour shifts on Monday. That still seems like a lot, Drogi. Aiden, Drogi is basically a cop. Full Saturday of gaming. That's good. Well, how was my Saturday? I slept very late because I spent half the night recording EU4, only to find out that my sound had only recorded for half of the session. And of course I didn't do any save points in between. It was just one long recording. And so I couldn't go back to half, and, you know, I had to throw everything away. So, yay. Other than that, shopping, a little bit of gaming on my own, but not much, and I did record at least one episode of EU4. 12-hour shift is fine, Drogi? Really? Okay. It seems like a lot to me, honestly. But then again, I guess, well, so, like, Drogi, if you say 12-hour shift, right, how much of that is actual... I mean, of course, it's all actual work, but, I mean, you're driving around on patrol, right? That's it, isn't it? So, how much of that is just, quote-unquote, downtime, i.e. not actually arresting any perps or, you know, chasing down fugitives or, I don't know, shooting evil people. I don't know. It's, you know what I mean, right? Because like if you out of the 12 hours you basically just drive for 4, then that's maybe a little better. I still think it's way too long, and assuming that doesn't include any break, that would actually be illegal in Germany. But yeah, I have no idea what the routine of an American policeman is like. All right, so while we discuss Drogi's work life, let's actually also discuss the hero's work life, which is kind of not really dissimilar to what Drogi does, right? They go out into the world and try to enforce peace, quiet, and sanity, really, and fight the evil monsters. Get an hour's lunch. Okay, so that's included in the 12 hours. Okay, so that's 11 hours is the was it 11? I think it was 11 hours is the legal limit of work time in Germany. If you work longer than 11 hours, plus break, so, you know, like 12 hours, including the break, your boss is actually committing a crime here. Hiding in Arby's, of course. It's a paid lunch. Well, okay. A lunch break here is not paid work time. It gets subtracted from your work hours, right? So if you work 9 hours, you take an hour lunch. You worked 8 hours, basically. You know what I mean. All right. So this is all settled. We have a team. She's got syphilis, but we're gonna work with that. I think we can just send these guys out again. This is a fairly decent composition. There's a lot of stress gonna happen here. Stress in the warrants. Ah, damn it. That's maybe beasts and warrants. That's maybe not a good idea. Do we have a different ranged person? We have a replacement. There we go. Where is the other one? Here. We have a replacement grave robber, actually. So let's bring her along. Just gotta make sure that her skills are fine. Oh, she's also Warren's foe. God damn it. Do we have anybody who doesn't go crazy in the warrants? Maybe? Kinda? Sorta? Could take the Houndmaster. I wouldn't mind a Houndmaster, I guess. Damn it. The Houndmaster is gonna conflict with these guys, is it not? Yeah. So we need her to be in third and him in... Okay, can the Houndmaster be in third slot? He can. I mean, the second one here. I would have to rearrange his skills. Guard dog, we would want that. He does have a self-heal, that's good. We're not ever gonna use the blackjack. Okay, let's maybe try this. Xion, the game does, EU4 does save, auto-saves, but only keeps like the last 3, so it's like 3 years worth. I recorded about 25 years worth of gameplay, so about 2 hours. And of course I can always save manually in between. I should really only record 1 episode at a time anyway. Just taking a cut in between seems like bad style. But it was a good flow, so, you know, I wasn't paying attention really. Zawakan, hi. I did not start early. I started at 8. Exactly at 8. The stream started before, but the game didn't. I haven't gone into any dungeon yet, so. Also, good evening, Zavakan, and how are you doing? Dugi had someone call in at 4 a.m. about someone in the parking lot with an expired tag. That's important. Oh, Aiden, we're not. I think we are not at the point where we consider. I mean, we as a society, we don't consider cloning humans to be ethically correct. I think. All right, Zavakan is drunk. We can get started. Zavakan, do you object to this composition? I'm taking him because it seems that both of our these guys here, grave robbers, they don't get along with the Warrens. Drugi wants to be cloned. Drugi, did you not watch that episode of The Simpsons where Homer gets himself cloned? Aiden doesn't like it very much, the composition that is. Very little ranged. Yeah, that's why we kind of have this guy here. I had the grave robber, who is awesome. But this is basically our range damage here, which is... It's not bad. Bonus damage versus beast. Bonus damage versus marked, but we don't have a marker, I think. Yeah, we don't have a marker. Just sort of sad. But still, this is decent damage. And it does bleed as a bonus. We'll get... Oh no, actually, this marks the target. Let's keep this then. I do want this skill, and I don't want to use the thing here. I do want the guard and the self-heal. Let's fix this real quick. We want this here. Also, let's make sure he's updated. Yep, he is. It is a level 1 dungeon, by the way. And the Warrens, nah, but Blight skills and Warren is a bit tricky due to their resistance. Yeah, we do have the trinket on the Plague Doctor still, I think. This one here. I think this should work. The main reason why I'm taking a Plague Doctor along is so that he can heal all blights and bleeds. It is a long dungeon we are attempting, so I think something sustainable is a good idea. Yeah, we're going here. It's a level 1 apprentice, but it's a long dungeon. And we're going here because I want this book here, for obvious reasons. Drugi says he's seen the 6th day. Just look on the eyelids to make sure that he's the original. Okay. Okay. Delete dangerous. Sandro says, or Drugi says Sandro made some comments about something that Drugi doesn't agree with or agrees with. Looking forward. Have you heard of RimWorld? Yes, Aiden, I have. I've played it a little on Twitch with the very, very high mortality rate amongst my colonists, I gotta say. It should be the archives. I think I still have some episodes to upload, but there are the VODs are available on the YouTube channel, and I have an actual YouTube series of RimWorld. I think Alpha 6. That's also on the channel. RimWorld is awesome. It is really, really cool. All right, I think we're gonna go with this composition here. It's maybe not my preferred one. And I think I would actually maybe... we don't have one, do we? We have this guy here. I'm almost tempted to actually send in... Ah, he's got Warren's Scrounger. Okay, so this is actually a big advantage. Alright, never mind. I was gonna say I would actually like a Leper instead of the Crusader, but I think we're good here. Alright, let's go for provisioning. We are going to take some of these things here. We are going to take 5 shovels, 2 keys, lots of torches, and lots of food. We're gonna go for 2 stacks of food. I'm thinking this is alright. Yeah, we could maybe get rid of a few of those torches. I don't know. When asked if we were going to get a hotkey to request docking, he said no, because it is supposed to be a process. Requesting docking is supposed to be convoluted for the sake of being convoluted. I don't think it's convoluted. You approach the station, you hit your 1 key, you go to contacts. It's a few keystrokes, yeah, but it's not a big deal. I don't see that as a problem, really. Alpha 6 is pretty oldie moldy. Yeah. I've always wanted to do another real series of RimWorld on the channel, Aiden, but I just don't get around to it. Savakin says, the scariest thing about being drunk on streams is that he has to remember where he put his glass. Well, don't be like me, don't knock it over. Alright, I hear no objections to this gear loadout here, so we're gonna embark now. It's clunky. You could call it immersive instead of clunky, Droogie. I think of all the problems that Elite Dangerous has, that docking request thing isn't really one of them. I do like the whole, request docking, and then the space traffic control says, "Oh, welcome to the station, Commander. Please approach this and that." I like that. That's not a problem.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
I have a shovel too much. That is right, but we did have some dungeons where we ran out of shovels. Aiden, he's talking about Elite Dangerous. Alright, so let's get this started. Our goal is to investigate all these rooms. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go down here, hope for a scout. Ignoring this room on the side might be a good idea, but if there's not much in the way, we could as well go there. Alright, let's get this started. I'm scared, guys. I mean, this is just a level 1, but I think Darkest Dungeon's traumatizing me.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ah, scouting. Excellent. Alright, there's a battle coming up here, but we're gonna take that. Yee, free charge. That's what I always wanted for Christmas. Should be alright. Elite Dangerous is pretty cool. It's just, it takes a lot of time. It's very slow. I mean, as in... let's try and stun this little piggy. Of course it dodges. Nah. I'm actually gonna do this. I know this is crazy. And good dodging here. I like that.
Another one falls.
Good killing here. I like that as well. And we're gonna send the Hound after this thing, which is why I buffed his damage. And this should hopefully kill this pig. And of course it survives on 1 hit point. Oh, but it bleeds. Oh, perfect! Oh, this is awesome.
Back to the pit.
Cool. Wow. I am so happy I brought him along. So we really have nothing to do. He can't heal himself with this, can he? Nope. Wait, that's not the one. This one. Oh, he can. Perfect.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. And since I bought too much stuff, we have to throw something away already. Which is not good. But we'll throw away the holy water. Because who needs holy water? It burns. Doogie, yes, I absolutely agree. A mix between EVE Online and Elite Dangerous would be the most awesome ever.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. Alright, so we're not going to go here. There's 2 battles and an obstacle here. Instead, we're gonna go right. See if we can stun something for a change. And we can! And we will also blight them. Bit of AoE damage, but not too much. It's pretty okay. And dodging here. We are now going to do this. Yeah.
Slowly, gently.
Bleed.
This
Bleed
is
to
how
death.
life is taken.
Sure. Damage us first. Oh! Don't do that to us. But we could probably kill all of them now. This'll do. Where's the party heal? Party heal. Here.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I feel a little smug here on how this is going. I think he's gonna survive on 1 hit point, of course. And he's dead. And we dodged. Perfect.
A death by inches.
Yeah, death by inches, indeed.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, I did buy way too much, guys. I did do that. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna ditch the anti-venom. And we're gonna take the onyx instead. And I'm gonna ditch the portrait. Yeah, Star Citizen Druggy. I still don't know if I would have to invest a lot of money in that. So, well, I will probably get it when it comes out, when and if. Party healing in the house tonight. Everybody's gonna have a good time. Yeah, indeed. You can probably sing that better than I can. Yeah, all layperson in the house say yeah. God damn it. You are going to read Houndmaster because you can still.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Alright, we're not gonna pick that up.
The light, the promise of safety.
If a full line of abominations would be any good. I thought about this item, and I don't know, maybe to give all of them like a hero ring or something. I don't know if the abomination can attack from all, like if it has skills for all slots though. But it might be a fun thing to try someday. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Yeah, snaky. We're gonna just basically go here, up here, down here. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, also, fix the lineup. Thank you, Trap, for reminding me of that.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Nothing in the pile of bones. So does it have microtransaction or not, Drugi? Drugi says $60 is all you'll ever need to spend if you want the MMO and Squadron 42. 42 is the solo experience, I think. And 45 for just the MMO part. Aiden says Abomination has skills for every slot. So that might be a fun thing to try. It's just I don't have any Abominations. Yeah, Zavakan, that is absolutely true. Zavakan says on my secondary screen there's an article about American nuclear silos being run by computers from the 60s and floppy disk. Yeah, they don't exchange that because it just works. It's probably also a good thing because that is likely to be very much harder to attack than something more modern. Yeah, there's transformation about the Abominations. That's right, Zavakan. Alright, let's stun this drama boy here. And it worked. I like when a plan comes together. Sanjaro, good evening!
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Sanjaro, I got a message early on that you were hosting me. If that is the case, thank you. If that's a bug, then hey, thank you still. And that's weird, but... No microtransaction required. So is all the content that people are pre-purchasing, will that be available in the game? Because I don't mind grinding for something, but, you know. Oh, you have me on Outhost. Okay, thank you, Sanjaro. I do appreciate that. I kind of thought something like this was the case, but... Oh, damn it, that's the wrong skill. Okay, sorry. I wanted to actually blind these guys. Alright. Small talk after the battle, guys. Damn it.
How quickly the tide turns.
So, yes, it will have microtransaction. But... Okay, I'm still not sure I understand the business model, other than the whole early, the whole crowdfunding.
Unnerved,
Woo!
unbalanced.
Okay, that's a lot of damage that our dear friend is taking here. All right, let's cure his bleeding, and a crit for 4 points. That is good. Let's see. We could probably do worse than just applying more bleed to these guys. And that should kill him. Yep, does. Won't quite kill him. Won't kill him. And won't quite kill him. Alright. At some point, Dugi says the ships will only be available in game. The funding aspect will no longer be there as release approaches. Everything will be available for in-game cards. Okay, I like that. But then again, I guess it would also be very, very, really greedy of them to continue with that after the 100-something million they already made with the game. Yes, Zavakan. But if I understand Drugi correct, that is just a pre-thing, like a crowdfunding thing. Oh, we can actually... Oh. This looks like I didn't really pay attention to the Crusader, but it is interesting that he can heal stress in combat. Let's see. This thing is gonna die. This thing is gonna die. This thing is not. But I kind of want to test this.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Huh. Cool. Very cool indeed. So yeah, you were dead. You're dead. And you're dead this round as well. So we can do everything else. We can heal our people. We can do whatever we want. They are all dead anyway.
Continue
Like
the
so.
onslaught. Destroy
Like so.
them all.
You are going to do... Yeah, party heal. Party healing!
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
What the hell is this? An accuracy stone. And money. Alright, I did buy too much stuffs. I absolutely did. Let's get rid of these torches here. Take this money. And the accuracy stone. I don't usually use the dark trees, but I want to keep them because this might not be a problem. Let's get rid of the one shovel here. And sacrificial stones were bad things, so let's not touch this. That's 3 party heals, sorry. Yeah, I like the party heal. Well, so Vakken, I think as long as they are upfront about it, it's not a ripoff, right? And people do give crowdfunding, like some people just have too much money, basically. And they do finance things they like because they like them. I think there's nothing bad about that. And I do like that you can... Oh. No, no diseases, please. Oh, thank you. And I didn't pay attention to that trap. Damn it.
Mind that such missteps are the exception.
She is taking a lot of stress. For some reason. Alright, we're gonna start off with a blight here for these 2 bastards. And it worked. We're gonna do... Here's the 4th party heal. I assume this is the 4th, but it did 4 points basically. No, a bleed for 1 point. Whatever shall we do? We shall repay them in kind, I say. Huh? Huh? How do you like this now? I should not say that because it will come back to haunt me. I think these guys are... Yep, they're hurting enough. They're both dead. So let's actually heal this bleed here. It's not a big one, but why the hell not? More party healing here, I think. He needs some points, he needs some points. She doesn't, he needs points. Yep, definitely party heal.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Sanjaro, if a microtransaction store basically shortcuts the acquisition of something more powerful in game, then it's still pay to win, even if you can grind it in game. A lot of games actually do this. MechWarrior Online comes to mind, for example, where you could get all the mechs in game. I think there was like a cooldown. Like some new ones you could only buy at first for a store credit, but still, in the end you buy all of them for in-game credits. The problem is just that to buy one of them in-game, you would have to spend a lot of time playing and grinding the in-game credits, and yeah, so it's still pay to win, kind of, sorta. But yeah. Yeah, Zovakan, exactly. Everything that gives you an advantage over others is pay to win. Skins are fine. Exactly. Yeah. Do we need to heal anybody? Nope, we will just kill this guy. Oh, look at this.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, so have some food. Are you still hurt? Are you hurt? Are you hurt? Everybody is fine. I kind of want this stone here. Although we have 2 of these, don't we? Oh, wait. I am stupid. I did not give the Houndmaster any trinkets. I should have given him a bleed skill thing. Oh well. Now he has a bit bonus equipment. Alright, a chest with a famous sigil. We are going to use one of the keys here. Use them or lose them.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
There we go. We could actually do our first round of resting soon. Just to get some of the inventory space freed up. Let's go for this next room. There's a battle there. And then we're gonna rest. So, read some books. Permanent effects. Eagle Eye, which gives us +3 crit for ranged skills, of which he does not have any. That's great. Okay, we got plenty of torches, so I will actually light one for the battle. Surprise! It's us! Were you looking forward to seeing us? Try and scum something? Stun something here. Blight, of course.
A decisive pummeling.
And, of course, the AoE bleed and another critical. Very nice. And then we want to... We could actually go Zealous Accusation here, on account that this should kill him, with just a little luck. Oh, also, if it doesn't... Alright, so even if we do minimum damage, this guy is dead, because he bleeds for 2 points. And then we do some bonus damage here. This guy is dead, and I would say this guy is also dead. 7 points, pretty nice. Oh, he didn't die. I miscalculated. He's got 1 point left. That's the bane of my existence. And of course we got a tapeworm. Tapeworm. Yum yum. Alright, so he's dead. So... I don't know what to do. We're not bleeding. We're not hurt. We could... What shall we do? There's nothing to do here. Okay, so we want to do some stress relief on someone. Her. If our healer goes crazy, that is bad. Oh, he didn't die. I need to pay more attention to this. Shit, I should have killed him. And he is still not gonna die this round. So we will kill him. We can't kill him with this guy. We can with this. Alright, let's end this.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, and we're gonna ditch that. This, I believe you said is good, so we're gonna touch this after the camp. Hmm. Cam can fix a bigger stress shield. So it's, yeah, okay, that makes sense, Avakan. Alright, let's rest here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Huh.
Rats in a maze.
Okay. So we don't actually need to use food for the healing. However, we are going to go for the max here, which is now more because we got the tapeworm thing. But yeah, we're gonna do this so that everybody gets a little bit of stress relief. And yeah, that should be quite helpful. Cool. Alright, so first things first. We did pick up the these things here because we want to get rid of the syphilis that the poor Vastral has. I don't want to know how she got this, what she did to... I mean, seriously, that's... We're not asking. We're not judging. Alright, so we will do this first. Yep. Syphilis cured. Excellent. I think... to get into the whole discussion whether the sale of spaceships for Star Citizen is pay to win or not, I think that if this is like a pre-sale type thing, yes, it'll give them an advantage early on. But I do agree with Drugi, they do have to finance themselves somehow. And as long as sort of this stops when the game publishes, and then you can just buy it from in-game credit, I'm okay with this actually. The problem I have is if you have an in-game store and then every month there's a new item that's just like a +1 better or whatever, and it's just a spiral of it's like power creep basically. It would have been nice if they sold something else instead of ships, but whatever. It worked, and if the game in the end is good, then we'll see. Alright, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a nighttime ambush type thing. We do not want to be ambushed. Let's quickly have a look at this. Oh, look at this! This is actually pretty good. I was gonna go with this, but we don't have mortality debuffs. And I didn't pay attention, but the Houndmaster actually has, oops, this here, the Hound's Watch. Same number of time units. Minus 20% chance of party being surprised. Plus 20% for monsters being surprised for 4 battles. We are going to use exactly this. Okay. Let's see. What else are we going to do? We can do some de-stressing here. We got 6. We got 6 units left. That's unfortunate because this is 5, meaning we cannot do anything with the 1 leftover unit. All companions minus 10 stress. Okay, so that leaves us with 3. And then we could do... Or we could do this. All companions. Look at this. This gives them protection. He's religious, she's religious, and they are not. So this is actually a pretty good trade-off. We're gonna do this, I think. But this is 3. No. So we're gonna use this. Yep. And then we're gonna use this, and we are going to use this on... On whom? The Crusader, I think. Whoops. There we go. Okay, this works. Yeah, well... Well, I'm sort of in between this. I don't think it's unethical completely, but I think it's unfortunate. It comes across as very greedy on the side of the publishers or the creators or developers or whatever. The Cloud Imperium is the name, right? But again, let people do this. If they're financing the game this way, it's okay. I just think that after it's published, that needs to stop. Nah, come on, Zavarkan. It's really not the same as nukes. Yeah, come on, Zavarkan. That's really not the same as pay to win. One is a game, the other stuff is real life and is serious business. You can, like, if you don't like it, right? If you don't like what Cloud Imperium is doing, then just don't buy the game. For the longest time, I was thinking like, oh, I will not buy this because, well, first of all, I thought it would never get done. But I don't like the model that they use particularly. But I don't have a huge problem with it. And I want to... What they do before the game gets published, I don't care about that much. After it gets published, I care what the business model is then, right? Because it affects me. If people want to spend $750 on a spaceship that isn't real, whatever. They don't have to. That's the point. Yeah... I agree, Sanjaro. Let's not discuss the ethics of yeah. I agree with Aiden. I don't like microtransactions that aren't aesthetical. Alright, we're gonna touch this. I don't remember what this is, so we're gonna do this on one of these guys. Great power. Okay, this would have been way better on the Crusader, but oh well. Maybe we'll find another one. Yeah. I agree with Drogi. It isn't released. Nobody is winning anything from those ships. It might not ever get finished, although it looks better now than it did even a year ago. So yeah. All right. End of the ethics discussion, please. All right. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to go snaking, so let's go this way. Oh, don't touch this. Okay, good job, Crusader. I'll forgive you. No religion, please, and no politics. Oops. Ah, that was not good. Bad humors. Shit. Well, luckily we have the disease cure on the Plague Doctor, so he's gonna be the next victim, quote-unquote, of the Doctor. Doogie does have a good point. The way they're doing it is actually a lot better than selling out to EA or Ubisoft. So... life is always about compromises, guys. Nothing is perfect in this world. Oh, holy crap! We got a secret door here. Alright, we're gonna go there last. Even if it means traversing the dungeon again. Stop touching skulls without holy water. Alright, 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 I shall. If I can remember. That's good. So... we only have one guy to blight here. So I think instead I want to buff the Crusader. You are going to... what are you gonna do? Oh, we could kill one of these guys. So let's.
Executed with impunity.
Why bleed them if we can kill them? Like so.
Fiend.
And now we can't kill anything. Now we can. Sorry.
Success so clearly in view.
Yeah,
is it
through holy water,
merely a trick
I will
of
just
the
stop
light?
touching the skulls. Can't buy anything from holy water. When altars are fine, everything else that resembles remains is bad. Unless you get herbs or holy water. Okay. I'll try to remember, but I make no promises. Huh. Oh. All of a sudden, we are a little short on food. That's not good. Not yet critically so. Okay, you try the stun trick again. And you can't stun that thing. Damn it. Then stun something else. And that didn't work. Then let's blight them. Blight them real good. Yeah. Kill one of these guys.
Abomination cleansed from our lands.
Am I going to see Doctor Strange? I have no idea what that is about. All I know about it is that there is a Lego set, Doctor Strange Sanctum Sanctorium, and I really want that set, but I haven't bought it yet. I don't know if it's out yet. I think it is. But yeah, if that set represents the movie accurately, then I will want to watch it, yes. I gotta say, guys, I'm really happy I brought the Houndmaster. He's really good. And let's blight them some more. And let's... okay, let's make sure they die. 3 points versus 10 points of blight. Alright, yes, they're both dead. So, Sephil, hug your doggy, please. Thank you. And might as well... oh, I should have done this. Oh, crap. The inspiring cry. Ah, I didn't remember. Damn it. I hate when I don't remember things. Damn it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
More heirlooms.
A handsome reward. for a
Something we
task
can actually
well
carry.
performed.
That's the amazing bit here. I still haven't watched all the Marvel movies. I still have Ant-Man that I'm gonna watch. And was there 1 or 2 Thor movies? I can't remember. I haven't watched any of those either. And I haven't watched any of the more modern X-Men stuff either. And I think the last Spider-Man I watched was the one with Dr. Octopus. Don't bring Huntmasters to Cove or Ruins. Well, yeah, Ruins, obviously. Cove, I don't know. 2 Thor movies, okay. I thought I saw 2, but I wasn't sure. $50 gold is such a treasure. Yeah, I didn't like Avengers, either of them. Oh, okay, so the... Oh, yeah, so they're not in the movie universe. Okay, yeah. But it's still Marvel, right? X-Men. So yeah, because I mean Marvel is the original creator of these things. Unless I'm mistaken on those. Alright, let's try and stun the drummer boy. And that works, good. We will do... No, let's try and kill one of the 2. And it works.
Decimated.
You are going to do the bleeding thing. Yeah, the comics are, but the movies are not made by Marvel. That's alright. Alright, he's dead. That's good. He's not dead, which is not quite so good. I would like to get to the stress relief. What are we gonna do here? Does anybody still need healing? Alright. It was that or wasting the turn, basically. Yeah, I remember that Marvel was almost dead. Yeah, let's kill this thing. There we go. Cool, we could even grab all of that.
So too will resistance.
Now we are going north. I'm almost tempted to throw away the second bundle of wood. We would lose this buff, and we are really doing okay here. There's a trap coming up. Well done, Houndmaster. Let's not touch those. Pigskin is there. Yay, scouting. Doesn't change anything anyway. And we will open again with stunning the drummer boy. In this lineup, he is the most dangerous because of Drums of Doom. Let's buff up him. Oh, you're right. Keep the wood for... Yeah. Thank you, Zavak. And you're right. I should definitely get rid of the disease. That is true. Although if it is between carrying a whole stack of gold or the wood, then that's probably better because getting rid of the disease is probably not that expensive. We had low levels here. Still a chance to meet the collector. Okay, thank you for that. I didn't need to be reminded of that. Although I guess it would be okay. Oh! Oh, didn't see the blight. Oh well.
Precision and power.
That is a nice
this
crit.
momentum.
I can throw
Push
away
on
the
to the
dark
task's
trees, actually.
end.
Or, well, I could. We don't
Such
have to right
blockages
now.
are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest
And if you do
settlers.
run into the collector, those dark trees will come in very, very handy. I don't think we will. Or if we do, that's too bad for the collector.
Wealth beyond measure.
Oh, we can't carry these, of
Awarded
course.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Throw away the dog food. Yeah. Maybe. I like that we can stun him so easily on these low levels. Alright, apply the blight. And...
A singular strike.
there we go. You kill one of these, please. And it doesn't really matter which one.
Obliterated.
Good. Alright, so he's dead next round, and he's gonna be dead next round. So we gotta kill him. Hopefully the Houndmaster can do that. Right now.
Destroyed.
Perfect. And that means we can now use the stress relief on him. Let's do the party heal here. Nice. Will we get the chance? Nope. Damn it.
This expedition at least promises success.
Unlock the strong box. Sure. There's paintings in there. Should I throw away this? Could also throw away these. Yeah, I'll throw away the dark tweeds. It's gonna be alright. Don't touch that. Thank you. And this is actually the last room we have to search, I think. Indeed it is, but we will continue. So... do we want to go here? We're adventurous. Unsettling passages, that's okay. I know, camp. I haven't forgotten. Let's buff up the Houndmaster. Alright, you kill one of these guys, hopefully. Ah, didn't work this time. 9 to 15. No, let's actually do this then. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. That is the main criticism I have about the skills. That they are always in a different order. You can't reorder them. Or at least I wouldn't know how. It's okay. Let's kill him if we can. If we can. It's just damage. Well, when I say I remember it. But then that doesn't mean I will remember for 2 more minutes. Because, my dear Zavarkan, I am an old man. And see, I also misclick. Like that.
Eradicated.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so we want this. There we go. We'll probably have to throw away a whole bunch of stuff anyway. I will rest before we go into the secret room. Okay, so there's nothing here. I am 42, Aiden. And yes, that's the hitchhiker age. Aren't we all old men on the inside, says so Waka. Well, there's old and there's old. I mean, I'm not senior citizen old yet, but I mean, when it comes to YouTube and Twitch, I'm definitely one of the. Well, I'm an outlier basically, not in the norm. You sound pretty alright for your age. Thank you, Alden. Thank you. I want to put that on my channel's page somewhere. Things people said about Bartmoss. It's like, you sound pretty alright for your age. That's you know, like how movie posters have these quotes from reviewers and stuff like that. That's that's what I want to use that for. The Ancient One has risen among YouTubers. Oh, praise the old gods. Yeah, I'm pretty proud to say that my first video game, the first video game I ever played, it was Pong, the home entertainment version. I don't remember what age I was, but it was, I am sure it was before I went to school. And my father brought it home one day, and then we played Pong a lot. It was fun. It was good. It was an awesome experience. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna rest in that room. Then we're gonna extinguish our torches and go into the secret room. Yeah. I think that's a good quote. Alright, so resting here.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, so you need to heal the bad humors here. Yep, absolutely. Good. Now we want the Hound to guard us again. And what else are we gonna do? Stress relief. We got 6 units left. So this is 15 for everybody, for 5. This would be 10 for everybody, except for him. And this is only 3 units, which would leave us with 3. All companions. Nope, this won't do. We won't have another battle probably, so let's go for this. This heals almost all the stress. Not this. Wait, no, this is... Oh no, yeah, this one. Yeah. And then we're gonna use this on the Houndmaster. It's not perfect, but I think this is pretty damn good. We don't have a skill for 1 unit, I don't think. Nope, so that's that. Zavarkan goes all Cthulhu mythos on us here. There was a Cthulhu game coming up. I forgot what that was called. It was based on the Shadow over Innsmouth. It looked pretty damn awesome. I don't remember. Alright. Control shift. There we go.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Here we go. Now let's open this secret thing here. Alright, money. Let's throw away the cheapest things we have. It would be the torch. And probably the key. Oh yeah, it doesn't show... Oh no, the food. There we go. Perfect. I'll take it.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Dark Corners of the Earth. That's the Dark Corner of the Earth is the Bethesda one, isn't it, Drugi? There was a set, or there were two graphic adventures set in Lovecraft's world: Shadow of the Comet and Prison of Ice. Those were okay. Then there is The Secret World, which makes use of a lot of Call of Cthulhu stuff. But there was a new one coming out. Yeah. But there was a new one that wasn't done yet. I read about it last year. I don't remember. I'll have to Google about this. All right, so let's have a look here. What did we get? We got a lot of money actually. Look at this, 22K. We got the healing book for the Vestral. That's really good. We got a few heirlooms, but nothing really to mention. And yeah, everybody leveled up to 3 except for the Houndmaster. This is actually not that great. Oh, now he's afraid of the warrants. Well, that's just lovely. I'm gonna send him and fix that before it gets too serious, I think.
No rest, no peace for this wretched soul.
We could get Bonal back. But again, they are reset. I dislike this. I really love that this is a possibility. But I would really prefer if they kept, at least keep their skills or something, right? Oh, wait. Look at this. He's got equipment. So he keeps his, ooh. The Overture box is really good. Now the question is, do we have someone we want to throw away to get this back? Yeah, Kingsmith. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Secret World. That was actually pretty fun. It's kind of slow, but it was actually not bad. Call of Cthulhu will be based on the old pen and paper term based on horror fiction. I want to say that's not the one, Zavakan. I'll have to look about it. I will have to look into it. It was, I don't know. It didn't seem like it would have turn-based stuff. It was more like a normal 3D horror type thing. I don't know, but maybe it is, and I'm misremembering. I don't know. So let's see. Have we got anybody who we want to get rid of? I don't think I do. Oops, that's the wrong order. No, we don't want to get rid of these guys. About the only person we could get rid of is the Antiquarian, and we're not gonna do that. She's one of us, so. And this is useless. We have another one of these, I'm pretty sure. The Overture box, on the other hand, is really, really nice. So, oh, it's based on the pen and paper game. Okay, then that might actually be it. Yeah. And June this year kind of seems like the right timing as well. No, that's not the right timing. Anyway. Alright, so a bit of advice, please, guys. Should I get Bonal back and dismiss our Antiquarian to get him back? That is here the question. He's completely broken, right? So not even sure if we would want to bring him on many trips anymore, right? I mean, Affliction? -5? Which one is that? I don't see it. What gives him the -5 accuracy here? I don't see it. There's nothing here. Oh, it might be because he's probably got the Death's Door thing still going. Good because you don't gamble and demons ain't no props. Yeah. No, this is not bad. Stun resist is a little sad. This is not great, but it's okay. I think this is a bit of a annoyance, but it's not bad. He's not a bad character. And I do kind of want the Overture box back. The only problem is the roster is full and we would have to throw some, or we would have to, well, we would have to retire someone. The only person that I can think of that we can easily retire is her. Everybody else we want to keep because we are struggling to get teams, right? So if I were to retire, well, I could retire another Crusader, of course. Do I? No, I don't. Actually, I don't have low-level healers at all right now. We do have 2 here, yes. And then we have some up here again. That's not much in low levels, really. Oh, I guess he would also count, yeah. I think we have a very healthy mix, actually, of characters. The only reason not to retire her is we did spend quite a bit of money in upgrading her. But then again, count low levels anything below 4. Okay. But still, then that's just 3. Well, okay, 4 if you count the Plague Doctor as a healer. Although he's not really a... Oh my god. Oh. I would say that the Vestra is the only dedicated healer, but even she can do damage. He's kind of a healer, and he's really not a healer. He's just a condition healer. So it's 3.5 if you want to be generous. Jester can go. That is a good point. Where is the Jester? Yeah, we haven't invested too much in him. Alright, sorry, Jester. You're a good person. But quite honestly, you know, this is serious business, and we're gonna have to let you go because I'm sure you want to go back and entertain the crowds in the capital city. Goodbye, Jester. Boom.
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
All right, Bono. All right, listen to me, buddy. I know you went on a suicide mission, and that may have been partly my fault, but no hard feelings, right? Welcome back.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Right, very zealous indeed. Holy crap, we have a lot of trinkets again. Alright, so the thing we're gonna do with Bonel right away is we're gonna stick him somewhere where he can relax a little. Like here. There we go. Let's have a look at the stress in general. I don't think we really have anybody who needs it. No. Could actually... Oh... Nah. Oh, this one we could fix maybe. Oh, wrong establishment. How much is this? 975. We're gonna do that. Alright, there we go. I did not sacrifice him. That was the evil that lurks in the darkest dungeon. That was not my fault. Right? I had no hand in that. Absolutely not. And if you think I did, then you probably misremember. Holy crap, we got a lot of newcomers here if you wanted. Nothing too interesting though. All right, before we do anything else, let's have a look at what's available. And this is a good team. I'm kind of tempted to send them out on something again. Not the Siren, though. What's this? Restral, speed. A Book of Holiness. We want this. I think we want this. Minus 20% stress? That's really good. That would allow us easily to use one of the ancestral items and still be ahead on stress gain. This is the only level 1 thing here, so... What the hell is this? Okay. We want this. Look at this. This is awesome. Yes, we will have to send the Vestra in position 2. Yes, it generates stress. But holy crap. You misremember, Zervakan. You misremember. I want this item. I also want the Book of Holiness. But we do have some items that lower stress already. I know. Position 2. But this is good. I want this. I don't know if you're ever going to use it, but I want this. So I'm going to say we will send this team minus the Houndmaster, because ruins. Let's see what we have available here. I want to bring a level 4 if you can. And, maybe. This is slightly unfortunate. But yes, why not? Let's bring the level 4, whatchamacallit, Leper. I think that's a good idea. Sort by activity, just to see if everything is updated, kinda. Did they indeed level up? I don't remember them. Oh yes, of course they level up. Yeah, never mind. See, I'm an old man, as I said. And you only get to upgrade this. Actually... this is alright. I do want to upgrade all of these things, so this is gonna cost us a lot. Gotta run, beer run before store stops to sale. Alright, so Akan, take your time and be safe. Don't run so that you run into problems. Also, when Zavakan is not here, it means I can spend money, because... Alright, we're not gonna upgrade the weapon on her, but we will upgrade all the armor. And then we are gonna upgrade the weapons as well. And look how our money is just melting away. Alright, so next things... we want to give him the box. I think we want to give him the box. Want to give him the box? Or do we want to give him the box? Let's give him the box. Why not? And now we want to give him something that increases accuracy, if at all possible. Like an accuracy stone, if we still have one of those. Oh, right. That's on the Houndmaster, is it not? Reckless Charm, -2 dodge. We'd still be ahead if we do this. There we go. That's not too bad. Let's see if we have anything better than that. No, that seems to be alright. We could do something crazy like this, but I think no. We do want to have the accuracy. It's also pretty good. Could do something crazy like this, but no. Alright, I think I'm okay with this. We could have a quick look at the Houndmaster's trinket. He is here. 4 accuracy, -1 speed. You know what? Let's actually use that. Because we do want to keep the dodge if we can. And if he goes a little later, so be it. I'm fine with that. Yeah, the dodge is gonna help us. Okay, so this is a medium one. It's just an exploration one. It is a veteran one. Let's see. Let's be a little more reasonable with our purchases this time. Let's go with 3 keys though, because there tend to be a lot of boxes there. 3 shovels. I want to say 12 food. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's a medium. So let's go for 20 food and 12 torches. I think this should be alright.